In the twilight where stars whisper secrets to the moon, a figure cloaked in eternal mystery walks, a being known as Hermes Trismegistus, the thrice-great sage. He is not merely a myth or a man, but a synthesis of divinity and humanity, embodying the union of the Greek god Hermes and the Egyptian god Thoth. This amalgamation gave rise to a figure who became the cornerstone of Hermeticism, a philosophical system that has influenced spiritual and intellectual thought for centuries. Hermes, the Greek messenger god, was revered for his swiftness, eloquence, and role as a guide between worlds. Thoth, the Egyptian deity with the head of an ibis, was the god of wisdom, writing, and the moon. The fusion of these two deities during the Hellenistic period created Hermes Trismegistus, a figure symbolizing the convergence of Greek and Egyptian thought. This syncretism was not merely a blending of gods, but a merging of cultures, philosophies, and spiritual practices, reflecting the interconnectedness of the ancient world. The title Trismegistus, meaning thrice-great, underscores Hermes' unparalleled mastery over the three realms of knowledge: alchemy, astrology, and theurgy. This epithet, first recorded in the minutes of a council of the Ibis cult near Memphis in 172 BC, emphasizes his supreme authority in these disciplines. The repetition of great 3 times signifies completeness and perfection, aligning with the ancient belief in the power of triads. Central to Hermeticism is the Corpus Hermeticum, a collection of 17 Greek philosophical texts attributed to Hermes Trismegistus. These writings, composed between the 2nd and 3rd centuries CE, delve into topics such as the nature of the divine, the cosmos, the human soul, and the path to spiritual enlightenment. The texts emphasize the concept of a single, all-encompassing deity and the idea that humans can achieve divine knowledge through introspection and spiritual discipline. The Corpus Hermeticum played a pivotal role during the Renaissance, when scholars like Marsilio Ficino translated these texts into Latin, sparking a renewed interest in ancient wisdom and esoteric knowledge. This revival influenced various aspects of Renaissance thought, including art, science, and religion, and laid the groundwork for the development of modern Western esotericism. Among the most renowned Hermetic texts is the Emerald Tablet, a concise yet profound work that encapsulates the essence of Hermetic philosophy. Attributed to Hermes Trismegistus, the tablet's most famous axiom, "as above, so below," illustrates the belief in the correspondence between the macrocosm, the universe, and the microcosm, the individual. This principle suggests that understanding oneself leads to understanding the universe, and vice versa. The Emerald Tablet has been a cornerstone for alchemists, mystics, and philosophers throughout history. Its cryptic verses have inspired countless interpretations, each seeking to unravel the mysteries of existence, transformation, and the unity of all things. Hermeticism's appeal transcended cultural and temporal boundaries, influencing a diverse array of thinkers and traditions. In the Islamic world, Hermes Trismegistus was identified with the prophet Idris, integrating Hermetic ideas into Islamic philosophy and science. During the Middle Ages, Hermetic texts were preserved and studied by scholars in the Islamic world, eventually re-entering Europe through translations that fueled the Renaissance's intellectual revival. In the Christian tradition, early church fathers and Renaissance thinkers viewed Hermes Trismegistus as a wise pagan prophet who anticipated Christian revelations. This perspective supported the concept of prisca theologia, the belief in a single, ancient theology that underlies all religions. Hermeticism thus served as a bridge between pagan philosophy and Christian theology, enriching the spiritual discourse of the time. The influence of Hermes Trismegistus persists in contemporary spiritual and philosophical movements. The principles of Hermeticism have been integrated into various esoteric traditions, including Theosophy, Rosicrucianism, and modern New Age spirituality. The enduring appeal of Hermetic ideas lies in their emphasis on personal transformation, the pursuit of hidden knowledge, and the belief in a harmonious universe governed by universal laws. In psychology, Carl Jung drew parallels between alchemical symbolism and the process of individuation, highlighting the relevance of Hermetic concepts in understanding the human psyche. The Hermetic emphasis on inner exploration and the integration of opposites resonates with contemporary approaches to personal growth and self-realization. Hermes Trismegistus represents a unique fusion of Greek and Egyptian deities, embodying the synthesis of two rich cultural traditions. The Emerald Tablet's principles laid the foundation for Western alchemical practices, influencing figures like Isaac Newton, who studied and translated Hermetic texts. Prisca Theologia, the belief that Hermes Trismegistus possessed ancient divine knowledge that predated and anticipated Christian teachings. Renaissance Revival. The translation of Hermetic texts during the Renaissance sparked a renewed interest in ancient wisdom, influencing art, science, and philosophy. Modern esotericism. Hermetic principles continue to inform contemporary spiritual movements, emphasizing personal transformation and the interconnectedness of all things. Hermes Trismegistus, the Thrice-Great sage, remains a luminous figure in the annals of spiritual and philosophical thought. His teachings, encapsulated in the Corpus Hermeticum and the Emerald Tablet, offer timeless insights into the nature of reality, the human soul, and the path to divine wisdom. As a symbol of the unity between the material and the spiritual, the human and the divine, Hermes Trismegistus continues to inspire seekers of truth across cultures and generations.